Mud on my cleats, I've been through too much rain. Swear to God, I'm tryna eat, I'm having hunger pains. Don't let my brother up that thing, he got that curry range. Shit sound like me when the chopper sing. I can't let him cross me like I'm Gary Payton. Been fighting these demons, get off me, Satan. I sit up at 9, fuck it, I can't keep debating. Slide on them like these beats and I ain't in skating. These niggas say they brothers, but ain't no relation. How you say that you my nigga, but you pump faking?
Thanks for tuning into the episode of Don't Do That Chat. As always, this is your boy Dartiste, aka Tease.
It's your boy Eddie.
It's There's Money, the fly guy, you understand me, that won't stop by on my pimp grind, you understand me? Back again.
Okay, that's better. You picking it back up.
Back again.
Back me. So, as men, we learn a lot of lessons through life. But we're going to talk about something I learned. So, I've been watching this show, Snowfall. I binge watched Snowfall. If y'all ever heard about Snowfall, it is about time. I slept on it. If you haven't watched the show Snowfall, get Hulu. What else? What else is it shoot on?
I think it's Hulu, right?
Is it
or whatever third party?
No. It's on I think YouTube TV.
Okay, yeah, YouTube TV. You think you can get on YouTube?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
And I feel
and it's some third site website. No.
So be in them dark internet. Y'all gotta watch the show Snowfall. First of all, this is a good show. On top of that, it teaches you some crazy lessons and concepts that you gotta really consider when it comes to life.
You gotta make that rock right.
I mean, that is a concept of it, the game. But like something I really want to focus on is like, and we all can venture off in different areas of it. I wouldn't kind of focus on like the trash part of it, because you see like when it comes to it, a lot of people talk about like rappers, athletes. The more money you make, the more the people around you shrink. Like it gets smaller and smaller, and you see. I know I'm not gonna spoil alert y'all, and you see at the end of the episode.
No, we spoiling alert everything, bro.
Okay, I
everything, bro. It's
too late.
got been about 4 weeks since.
Franklin was pretty much by himself at the end. Mama, though, it was just all the people that he brought up.
By choice.
All started doing their own thing.
It wasn't by choice. He had to learn.
You had to like learn.
He had to learn that at the end of the day, all you got is yourself, because they might still let the fuck out you. Don't take no little loss. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers like Louis, for instance. Motherfuckers like, I gotta live my own life. Hold on, bro, because he's starting to do shit that affect their life, but they don't have no say so in it. So it's like, hold on, bro. You get what I'm saying? Everybody want to be their own boss. You feel me? So.
But that's another thing. That's something like you just brought her up. Like, oh, they got mad at him. I want to do our home stuff. This is how we gonna do it. We rather work through you, but we gotta work through somebody else. We would have to do it for him. He put you in that position. You get your own stuff. He got you.
Nigga. He also almost put you in position to got your family killed all type.
That wasn't on him though. That was on everybody.
That was on Jerome.
No.
That was on Jerome. Fake way.
How was that on him?
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, let me get
you. Said,
go back.
What did he do?
It was on him because he was the reason. He was the reason that they end up even getting into that mess anyway, bro. What the happened?
That's what I said. Let me stop it.
You talking about because the whole game, he contributed to the game where they're really going after them. And she said we should get rid of the man boy instead of Scully.
No, but
why did
they retaliate? I'm trying to remember why did they retaliate?
Because Leon didn't have.
It was the mom that pulled up. The mom and
Louis wanted to get rid of Leon. Louis was ready to turn over Leon. We just got to do it.
No, I'm saying before all of that, Leon literally got mad at Franklin because he like, Franklin, you the one that I got in a shootout with these niggas because yes, you get what I'm saying? The reason that with Leon is because, bruh, Franklin tried to set up Scully, and that's bad. And now he brought Leon into it. Leon was chilling his projects, flipping dope, chilling, nigga. He put some whole heat on this nigga. Franklin was doing weird on his own, bruh. And that niggas had to cooperate with because you.
Wait, nah. They was already.
No, Leon.
Oh, you talking about when he got out of jail?
That was because of Franklin.
No, that wasn't. Leon took the initiative to go get the private investigator. Franklin told him, "Calm down, I got it. Let me handle it." And like always,
he still got him involved though.
He got involved, but
he still made them niggas start running him.
Who the race the operations? Always. I don't because I got you involved, but I'll tell you to sit down, man, horses.
No, really, let's talk about it. Who was the brains of the operation?
But how you talking about you the brains of the operation?
Franklin was not really the brains of the operation. If you really think about it, it was
Reed Thompson.
Reed, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, I mean,
he got the upper hand.
No.
How about you do your little character take, your little character breakdown?
You do. He say so. He got all the say so for Franklin.
He
literally made Franklin start selling dope for him, bro. He got all the.
Franklin was selling dope out. He just made it easier for Satan to do what he already wanted to do. He was already going through.
It don't matter. He outsmarted Franklin. He made that nigga stop with the Mexicans. Javi almost wanted to kill Franklin for stop selling dope for him. You get what I'm saying? After he
But
went to
that
jail,
makes sense,
he got out. He got out.
But
Yeah,
he ended up finding out. No, he ended up finding out.
Remember, he got out and walked up on Franklin. I know, but remember before that, before Franklin knew he was
They're not
in jail.
Mexicans though. The dude you're talking about.
They're like
the Middle East.
Middle Eastern.
No, he's talking about.
So, I called him Mexican.
They about to fact check you.
Wait, what
Niggas,
Mexican?
so they call all black people black.
They
Nigga,
Middle
they be
Eastern.
all
They
different
They
type
call
of-
black people. We have to call us black.
Think about it.
Wait, who
It's
we
Western
talking about?
Africans. It's all
Why you
different
know the
type of-
Colombians?
You said y'all just said.
No, he said they're from Colombia. They're
I thought
Middle
Yeah,
Middle
they're
Eastern.
Middle Eastern. They're not, the heroin dudes are Colombian. The
They're
ones
Middle
that
Eastern, for real?
followed with Reed Thompson, the ones who like.
I thought he was Mexican.
I didn't know that. Boy,
But the whole point is
Hey,
this.
but the whole thing is, bro, he told Franklin though, nigga, you backstabbed me, bro, before you even knew I was coming home or anything. You already switched. Before you knew I was telling nigga, you was already switching sides, bro. That's what. Remember when he got out? Cause he got out.
bro, hold on, bro. Javi is Mexican, bro.
He is not
He's
Mexican.
not Mexican.
He's not Middle Eastern.
Yes,
He's talking about the
he
same
is.
person.
He literally said it in the show multiple times.
Yes,
He's
bro.
not Mexican.
We talking about the same person?
Yes,
Yes, the
the
crazy
one,
one out
the first time you saw him, he had the deagle and he
He
shot
shot
the dude in the vest.
Franklin in the vest, in the chest.
He didn't shoot Franklin, but he was about to
Yeah,
shoot
he
Franklin.
did.
in the chest.
Oh, no,
he shot
he
his
did,
worker.
he did.
He shot his.
He was testing out his gun.
He
Yeah, and
just
his
pointed
brother
at
and his
Franklin.
brother was the one in the
Pointed at
wheelchair.
No, them
No.
different Mexican. You
Okay, that's who I'm talking about.
He's talking
See,
about
I'm thinking.
no Mexican. Those
Oh no, they're Mexicans.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like, bro, hey, brother name
Nah,
Javi, bro.
his
Hold on,
name
but
was
go back,
name
bro.
Javi?
Nah, his name was.
Look like you said it started when Franklin went to jail. And then, how was it his fault when he went to jail? You talking about when he killed Kev?
No, it happened that time after he got shot or went to jail or something. Remember, Franklin was kind of down, and then everybody else took over the business.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that was
the
when he
second
got.
time.
That was the reason when he got shot by Mill.
Yep, I guess by mail. But what I'm saying is, started already kind of going. That's when everything changed. Motherfuckers realized they didn't need Franklin. Realized they didn't need Franklin. That's when Leon like, well, you got the projects, Louis and them been flipping the dope. You been going the whole time. We don't need you, bro. You feel me? And Franklin was trying to steal.
You know, they said that, right? But it was gang wars going on with Manboy and Scully and them. It also was messing up business for them, where Louis and Jerome couldn't make money like they supposed to, because everybody was scared to stand in the corner. So Franklin had to come in and try to stop the gang war. Franklin had to make the boss move. As the boss, you got to make
But
sacrifices.
and that's why he was. That's where I feel like he made his first to me.
Yeah.
Is when he didn't.
But-
He should have backed.
But let's just rewind.
Goddamn, can I?
Before we take off topic.
This guy right here. What's going on? What is going on with this guy? He didn't back. What's his man's name?
Man, Scully.
No.
Manboy.
No. What's his right hand man? He
Leon.
didn't back Leon. He didn't back Leon when he was saying. When he was trying to make peace with everybody and everything, when he just got done fucking everybody, like whatever the case was, I can't remember. When they had got into it in the club, you remember that part?
When they had to back the party and he got
Yeah,
mad.
and they had got into it for some, because he had Brett and
He had
Loke in the
Gustavo
party.
and Reed.
Yeah, I feel like that was where his first little being to show his loyalty to his man, because he was really the one that was holding it down when he was in jail in a sense, bro. That's just my take on that.
Of course, you gonna hold it down, because
I ain't seen it in a minute, so y'all keep going on
if
y'all.
I put you in a position to
refresh.
make money when I get locked up or when I get shot and I'm down, I need you to take over. That's something. That's what
No,
I've
not- but he
been
took over
training
with-
this whole time. I done train you for when I fall, if everything falls. That's when you got to build a strong structure. When the roof fall off, it's still standing. Frank put everybody in positions to thrive, make money, where you can expand. But at the end of the day,
But
he was the
they
key
got
to
into it to make money. That's your key word. They didn't know this is the beginning of the crack game, so they didn't know that murder, shooting, all was gonna come with this
It's
shit
a
they was
drug
getting
game.
into.
Literally,
Nigga, this
first
is the
thing
beginning of the drug
Jerome-
game, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
First thing
No, they
Jerome
didn't know
said-
what
They knew in a sense that they didn't know,
You
but they
gotta
already
think
said they
that
didn't
Ben
know it was the
Liquors
same.
been hella shit, bro. So
Jerome
they didn't
said-
know it was the same because they didn't know the after effects of the fucking knots. That's what changed the game. The crackheads and shit started losing their shit, but niggas been having drug wars, bro.
But no, but I mean, the people
Nigga,
that I talk to, that
bootleggers,
look, the
nigga.
facts, bro. But the people that like, you feel me, the old people that I grew up with that talk about in a sense, bro, was saying, yeah, the drug game and everything was crazy. You feel me? Everybody had guns, bro. But the crack, bro, era brought a different type of money, bro, which brought a different type of guns and weapons, and brought a different type of violence.
Why did they bring a different type of money?
I don't even think
Why did
it
they
was
bring a
that.
different type of money?
Cause it's a higher high, bro. It's more of a,
It
it's
brought
more
it
of
brought a
a,
different type of money because the government pushed the drugs in
no,
the
that's
neighborhood.
two facts.
They gave them more drugs. They gave niggas more drugs to sell, so push
At
more
a
money in the
lesser
hood.
cost, yeah.
Like if the government would have pushed weed in the hood, they gave people more money who's getting the main.
nah, it's not the same thing at the same time.
Whoever the
I think what made it
government's-
worse was the effect of the
Exactly,
drugs.
bro.
No,
more higher
I'm gonna be
demand.
honest. That's
I mean,
the fact.
it was
That's
more
what they
of
want y'all to believe. They want y'all to
fuck,
believe
that's
crack is.
that shit
I already did the whole thing, but they want y'all to believe crack is more addictive. That's how they make the 800-to-1 rule on black people to get more black people in jail, or if you're doing crack for the same as coke.
Okay,
Coke
you
and
know, I
crack
did
are
crack
really the
some
same drug. Only thing about crack is get you higher faster, but coke is just as they got the same amount of addictive properties in them.
They actually said too. It's a study where black people actually. This is where we can actually we have a higher addiction rate to certain drugs and things like that due to the melanin in our body. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna go into that.
I'm
You
just
can
saying,
really-
no, I never want to go to conspiracy. When I say conspiracy, when you say
I'm not
anything
saying
about the black man, woman, anything.
No,
it's
I'm not going. I'm
conspiracy.
saying I'm not going.
Crazy.
No, you can speak your conspiracy. What I'm saying is this. When I'm getting to the basis of, they made us believe that crack is more addictive than cocaine.
Yeah, okay.
As you see with Reed Thompson, he started getting addicted on cocaine like that. It's not the fact that it's just white people used it. It was white people that's cracked cocaine out. This and that, but it just there were white people money, so they didn't show them. Look at Tony Montana.
But we was talking
He
about.
showed you this.
I thought the debate was talking about cocaine, weed. I thought we were saying those are two way
No,
different.
but I'm saying,
addictions.
but everybody kept saying crack is more addictive than cocaine as well.
But no, that's
Yeah,
two
what
totally
the
different
weed
arguments.
is.
I ain't arguing that. They're the
Cocaine
same thing
been
to
around.
me.
But say cocaine
No,
been
they're the
around.
same
People
thing.
been addicted to
Cocaine,
cocaine.
they're the
When
same
nobody
thing.
black people was addicted to cocaine,
Because it was cheaper.
it's okay. Exactly, it was too expensive. So they now they look down upon black people. You selling crack? It's cheaper. It's more addictive. No, it's not more addictive.
Oh, yeah,
it was
I know
more
that
accessible. The black people compared to cocaine. So that's why they locked us up at long periods of time for having crack because they had to get rid of
trying to
it.
walk me down that I wasn't even. Nigga, we was talking about weed and cocaine.
We were talking about the government could push weed and make
And it would be the same type of money and everything in the fluctuation. No,
Yes.
it would not.
Yes.
No.
I don't know, whatever the money, if nigga, anything
Hey,
that,
'cause niggas
no,
say-
he's absolutely right,
Weed has weed
nigga.
never
Basically,
been.
look at this, bro. If weed
market.
drops down to a low ass price, nigga, motherfucker buy that. Like,
In the hole.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, it don't matter, whatever it don't matter what drug it
But
is.
we
Like,
said- but we said-
why do you think, what's the new drug that's out right now?
But we
Crystal.
skipping steps.
Why do you think Crystal is taking off like this? Because it's a cheap drug, bro.
And they,
You
Yeah,
get what I'm
but
saying?
we still skipping steps. They still have to get people addicted to drugs to begin with.
yeah.
Nigga, they been addicted. People been doing drugs.
People
Since
been
they
doing
People
drugs.
addicted to alcohol.
Everybody wasn't- it wasn't-
addictive drugs. It depends on the person.
Oh,
No
God.
fact, people been doing. But we talking about that. You know, this film took place back in what, the 80s, right? I still we speaking from these times, right?
Okay, so what?
Okay, I'm just
We
making
got
sure.
way- exactly. We got way more knowledge
I'm
of it
thinking
now.
about right now. Like, okay, I'm just making sure.
Nah,
We have knowledge of it.
We
We
saying,
know-
nigga, they been bootlegging since
Mhm.
when? The
Know what? I must know what.
1930s,
I know what. Nah. I'm about to come for this boy. I spend more. For you.
coming for nobody.
I
Go
spend
ahead,
more
bro.
for you.
Go ahead, bro.
I spend more for you. You already know how the government. You talk about all the time how the government wants us to feel a certain way, think a certain way, right? Of course, they want us to think that crack is worse because black people was using crack at high value because no one started crack. Black people. So of course we gonna come out with the drug they use, but cocaine is just as addictive. Look it up.
I'm confused on what the argument is.
yeah,
now.
that's
a whole
originally.
totally
I
different
thought
argument. What we talking
originally.
I thought you kind of.
I think anything that the government push in for low, anything that I feel like that you can sell for low price is gonna take off. It don't matter what.
I mean, that's
But it's not gonna be the same
subcategory.
money.
Why you think pussy
fluctuated
so
in
prominent?
that? Is what I'm trying to say.
Nigga, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be the same.
It's hard for me to speak because I ain't never sold crack. You get what I'm saying? I don't know the breakdowns.
Oh, no, that's
bro.
real
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to have a debate, bro. But you're making more money off of selling crack than weed. I know that for the most part. That's at least I do know. Feel me? If I'm wrong, somebody people
It's like you
put it
said-
in the comments.
I don't
Feel
know.
me?
But you gotta know.
It's like
And
because
this
one.
is
That's like saying 'cause
19.
one. It's not saying because one food is more expensive, you make more money from the cheaper. You can make more money because we can set out higher volume. You can make more money from wheat than crack.
I have-
It all depends. It all depends on sales.
Okay, here go.
You know
Yeah,
sales.
I have the
Okay, here goes the
perfect
perfect. I got the perfect shit right here
But
for
it
you.
is. It is.
I got the
levels
perfect
to- I
shit
see
for
what
you.
I'm saying.
If you, I got the perfect for you. If we having a barbecue, it's the do that barbecue over here, and they selling burgers, and you feel me, some Safeway, and we selling the steaks because we getting it at a cheaper way because we know somebody at the warehouse, and we getting that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Damn, I done lost my.
Yeah, you can make it.
I know. Okay, I know you trying to go. I know
Give
you
me my explanation.
I know you trying to.
So the reason why I want to say the reason why you feel like weed wouldn't take off as much as crack is because we're forgetting one key element. You can pretty much get weed from anybody.
And crack is more addicting than weed. That's what I'm trying to say. He started
I'm just saying, I'm talking about the money. I'm talking about the money.
Yeah.
Because it's not addicting, but people always buy weed. But the
Right.
reason why you don't think that weed is taking off is because it's going to so many different outlets.
Yeah.
Instead of Franklin is the only one who had the recipe. So the recipe is somebody else.
No,
It was
yeah,
only like
that's
two
No,
people.
and that's what it is. No, that's
yeah, but we're looking at this like these niggas don't know shit. Hey, we should have been said that because we been shit. Oh God, but
hey, yeah, because
you did say something I was
I
gonna
agree.
argue as well, and I just forgot it. But damn, go ahead, bro. That's why you don't need to.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Nah,
I think that's
agree.
why
I
you think
agree
that
with
crack
him on that one,
because
yeah.
crack had like a singular output.
Either
It
way.
had small amounts, but nigga, we know hella people who sell weed. And back in the day, they sold weed too.
Yeah,
But it
but
was
weed
money.
is not the same as it is today, though.
It is no, I know.
You said it's
That's why I
You
feel
said
like
it's
my
not
Johnny on
addictive,
point.
but it's not
Because
addictive.
No, I'm saying it's way more. Weed is weed business show at the top it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? Even before the cannabis
But
industry.
you can't use any other drug
But
nowadays.
look, but this is all I'm
But
saying.
I'm
This is
saying-
why I think Marjani right.
We
Not to
industry
cut
ain't
you
big in the
off.
alcohol industry.
You said what?
We industry ain't big in the alcohol industry.
Let my boy David.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
You said it's the top.
It's up there.
It
Nah,
might
I
be.
mean,
It might
I
be
mean, that's what I'm
bigger.
saying.
It ain't because it's alcohol legal everywhere. It damn sure.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
It damn sure.
But what's the debate on though? But what's the debate on who spend more money on a monthly?
No, the debate is this, bro. I'm saying whatever our debate, the point we're trying to get across is wherever the government pushes is what's going to be the hottest seller, what makes the most money at that time. So what they did before the government started pushing drugs in these black neighborhoods, in these communities or minority communities, black people just getting by with a little bit of weed, they can kind of afford to save up a little bit and slowly build their way up. They wasn't making big money yet, but once the CIA and government started pushing money to them, that's when it was a couple of big bars that started growing. Like, whoa, I'm getting millions a week. I got connections to keep getting money flow back. I can make this sell and keep getting the same re up every week. You couldn't do that before. You couldn't do that before. Black people couldn't do that. What? Mexicans couldn't do that before. They had to go all the way somewhere else to try to get something halfway
Mexicans
decent.
good.
Well, Mac, they had a little more
They
connection.
been fucking.
But as brothers, we didn't have none of that.
No, yeah, they
we
call
didn't
it
have, we didn't land on putting right landed on us. We had to, they gave us the connect. Then we started selling, and we sell it at the end of the day. But black people always been hustlers. So Franklin was the one that started the hustle. The government kept funding it, and that's why he became one of the richest people in the whole hood. Because he kept getting the easiest refund. They always selling drugs, but they had to go through.
Yeah,
money.
definitely when he went through the government, because now it was 20 shipments every week, and he really want to push smoke through the nigga. So it's like,
And he was.
and he
every time-
forced that nigga hand. And if you really pay attention, it showed how the government came in and forced
They
it.
did force it because he was selling, but then
He didn't even know that nigga. He kidnapped him and hell shit instead of just asking him.
He needed to sell it, bro. He needed somebody who can actually pull away. I'll say that Reed, he did respect Franklin because of his brain, though. I think that's why he even worked out so well.
No, he needed him though.
He needed him, but he trusted him. Like, oh, nobody thinking like how Franklin's thinking. He understood. Like a lot of people, like think about it, he needed a hobby all of them, but he didn't really like hobbying them. He didn't really care for those dudes. But Franklin, he actually had like a bond with Franklin. You can see it throughout the. Like, he was like, I got you, man. Even if he didn't have to do, I got you. He like Lee Franklin.
Got
Like,
a brain too.
I don't know. At the same time, because at the same time, this man still did kill that man's father.
You don't know that for sure.
No, we know that.
We don't know that 100% sure. I was
We know that.
you about that. We don't know that 100%. We highly assume.
Nah, they killed that nigga.
We highly assume.
Did you think you finna be in Cuba and let down all this information? Yeah, nigga, I'm finna
But
rock your
say
boat.
that. But if he does die, his dad had it coming. I don't have no
No,
remorse.
yeah, for sure. Pops
Oh
was
yeah,
dead.
from
Yeah,
from
Pops
the
a bitch.
beginning.
Pops
That
a
came
bitch.
from him
Pops a bitch.
wanting to be the hero all the time. You feel me, bro? Your time
Pops
passed.
I don't even know why he forgave that nigga, bro.
Because Franklin always, that's one Franklin's one weakness. He always wanted a family.
And he went to sacrifice.
He never
mom.
with
Love
Pops.
moms.
It was all
Love
about
moms.
moms. Moms.
I was happy to see
Pops.
him.
Yeah, that's
So
what
he
he did,
accepted
you know?
Pops. But moms love with you. We ain't with you for real. He ain't Pops like that, bro. He did
Yeah,
start
it's
accepting
time
him
decided
moms.
to be a drunken homeless dude.
And that wasn't
And
even
then-
why
and
he
then
didn't
trying to be-
respect him.
Yeah, that's not
It wasn't
why
even
I
that-
feel like
he didn't
this.
respect Pops because Pops wasn't no real nigga, bro. Pops wasn't being no Pops. He was damn near saying that little nigga.
That's what I said.
So
That's what I said. You got that. He wanted to do that shit. So
It's crazy, but yeah, Pops did drop the ball. But I'm saying,
well,
oh, no, keep up.
all I was saying, bro, back to the beginning is, bro, due to that drug war, he pulled Leon in. That didn't have nothing to do with him.
But it was all that.
That's a part of
It wasn't all that shit.
That's
Leon
a part of
was
Leon being
that.
associated with.
Leon was the main reason why they had tension to begin with.
Hell.
All over.
He always
Now that I
messing
think
with
about it.
Manboy and all of them and stuff like that.
Bro, that nigga always was getting into with them.
No, nigga, what?
It's
What?
He wasn't. Leon wasn't always getting into
Yeah,
with
with
Manboy
Manboy,
and that was when him and Scully was cool. That was when Scully's sister. That was the man was talking about some. What's called Scully's sister? Then Scully wife didn't either.
Who?
Man,
With
definitely.
Leon.
She never did with Leon months after that nigga popped her daughter.
But she already knew who he was because they already had met.
Yeah,
at
but
the
they was
spot.
different hoods. Leon was a crip. That probably had some shit.
But I'm saying because she did, bro. Because all right.
Leon never did nothing to them just to be just hating them.
It was like a sales process. We got.
Yeah, he just went over there to make the little deal type shit. Cause that's when Man-Boy and them didn't have no pool. Nigga, they wasn't getting no weight like that. They was still trying to earn their keep in Franklin's system, bro.
Hell no, he was talking about some. He was ready to kill them niggas, bro. Frank, that's when Franklin said that line.
That's why
you think I'm finna ruin all of this shit? Cause you mad off the way
he's mad on Honda.
Oh no, he was talking about Man-Boy. That didn't have shit to do with Scully and them.
I know that, but that was when Scully. That was when they were still all connected.
Yeah.
He was still going over there to the house.
Hey,
Man,
Franklin,
but that's the thing, bro. All that shit was done and over with by the time that nigga Franklin got out of jail and shit. Franklin snatched Leon back into shit. Nigga, okay, you told me to drop that shit. However happy I end up dropping it. Nigga, he still dropped it. He listened to it, bro. You can't be mad.
Leon is a product of Franklin, so of course he's gonna be matched up to you. It's
just
like he
say
be my
that
family. If I do
family.
something, you'll probably gonna be in my family, so they gonna come for you too. It's like they come for his mom. His mom has nothing to do with it. Maybe
No,
he bring up his
they
mom.
wasn't coming for Leon.
But here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Even if he didn't pull Leon into this, why would Leon let him go through that alone?
Because
that's what I'm
nigga,
saying. Franklin allowed him to
this
go
is
through
why,
stuff
exactly.
alone.
This
That's
is
what I'm saying. That's
why
why he dropped
Leon
the
would
ball.
allow him to go that alone.
Yeah.
But who saved Leon at the end of the day?
Franklin.
Exactly.
But who saved Franklin at the end of the day?
Leon.
Leon did.
But I mean, I feel
You
like
can't
that's
forget
why-
that.
that's why
That was his
Franklin-
most loyal soldier. He the
Oh,
reason
you
that
get
nigga
it?
got
You
him.
get it?
Nigga, what? He the nigga.
See, that's why I need to watch
This
this
why y'all
again,
gotta
right?
watch.
We gotta
Hey,
refresh.
y'all gotta
refresh,
tune
but
in. You
you
gotta
from the
think.
league.
Hey,
This
this
is the most one that rocks the most recently.
no,
bro.
this would go back
I was
into
gonna
it
say, I
though.
don't see the point you about to make.
This would go back into it though, right? And this why I say Franklin whole ass. When you a real boss, nigga, sometimes you gotta show your soldiers you a real boss. When his bitch ass froze up in that shootout, and man boy came back to the hood and was like, hey, that nigga was spook and got to plot with his niggas. Franklin was oop. He said, bruh, if we don't get Leon and some reinforcements, some real hitters around this, we through. Nigga.
And that's why I say
the problem.
that's the first time
You ain't thinking logical. You
you
thinking
messed up.
hood. I told you from the get go.
No, you better think logical.
Franklin got shot 3 times. He still had her covered. They pulled him back early. He was barely even walking. You see,
You got
No,
shot.
he was walking.
Yeah, he was
He
walking.
was walking. He was faking.
They
He was
Garcia.
not faking.
So this
He was not
Garcia.
faking.
He tried to turn
He was not faking.
on the woman,
Bro, I
bro.
don't know, but he was not faking. He just killed up.
Hey, you see how? Yeah, he was faking. Hey, you see?
He was faking the whole time. He was faking.
Yeah, he was faking for a minute. He
see-
was
Oh,
definitely faking when he got
yeah.
whooped by Unc. He could have fought back when he was fighting Unc.
So you saying Franklin was faking that whole time?
Bro, he could
Not the whole
have
time, but the second
Not
half.
the
It
whole
was a
time.
part
Not
where
the
it was
whole
a
time.
part. It
He
was
got
a part where that shit didn't hurt no more for Franklin. He
fought
just was
Unc.
thinking it still
Bro, when he
hurt.
fought Unc.
Yeah.
He was
After
healed.
that, nigga.
He was healed for real, bro. He really fought that man 2 feet up. But he still
But he knew he
wobbled
was
over the car talking
going to suck anyway. He knew he was going to
He
suck
wobbled on
anyway.
the car
But I'm saying,
talking
that's how
about
some people. He knew he had to take a boat over and get
That was cool. That was some real
But nobody
shit.
like saying, but like say, you know something.
All I'm saying, bro, as a boss, like real bosses in real life, like what's the Mexican girl name who was fucking?
But that's the thing. That's real life, bro.
No, this
Just
is
treat
real
this
life.
shit like
No,
real
it's
life.
real
Like,
life.
it's not a
But what you like? You
she had to show her soldiers.
But you thinking hip hop? You not thinking real life. Who the most powerful person in America?
Don't say Trump or the president.
It's the president. No, but like, is he the
It's
goons?
That you-
Is he the
you-
goons?
It's
Is
not
he
the
the goons?
president. Yeah, it's not the
He
president.
said the president.
He's a brand. They're a brand.
That's why I
I know
say
more.
it's a
I'm saying, but he's a figurehead,
It's a
right?
public
It don't matter what Biden look like, Trump look like. It's people around him that are really goons. Really, like America's government is not representative of Trump or
Yeah,
Biden.
so
And
I
the
was
government does
saying-
knock the people out.
Almost.
That's his
Nigga,
army.
your
Because
president,
it's
he ain't the
fucking
most
people-
powerful. Nigga, your president can get impeached. Nigga, so fuck you talking about.
He's
He's
a
knocked
he's a
off.
head of the country.
In his
And can
seat.
get men.
He ain't even running his own security detail. He could get killed that easily.
He's the
I can
chief of the government. He's the figurehead. That's Franklin. Franklin is the president.
No,
There's other people,
Franklin's
there's other
not
people
the
around him doing
figurehead.
dirt. Other people around him doing dirt and killing. It's soldiers. That doesn't mean he's not the. He's not the.
No matter what you say, Franklin
But
started
he's
that
the-
shit. And even if they kept that shit running, he still started that shit.
Yeah, but he's not just the figurehead. He's the brains and all of that shit.
But he's the most pivotal
He's not
piece.
just the brains.
He's just the most pivotal piece. He's the brain, bro. Like
He the most pivotal piece because he kept the dope coming in.
But first of all, Leon
He
had
had
to.
to connect.
Who's gonna run it? Who's gonna run
And
it?
he's right.
Who's gonna run it? Leon?
Leon could have ran it. He
No,
already
Auntie
ran
could have
it.
ran. Auntie could have ran
Auntie
it.
could have ran it.
Auntie could have ran that shit. What are you
Yeah,
talking
Lily.
about?
Why didn't she? Why she get him back?
Because she had loyalty to
Because
Franklin.
she, and
Nigga,
yeah,
what?
yeah, literally. She
knew he was a
nigga,
connector.
you gotta rewatch him. Didn't she tell that nigga that when he got out of jail? Like, you know we be running this without you, nephew.
Smooth, we need you back, nephew.
Because we don't want to do it no more, nephew.
No, we can handle it no more, nephew.
Yeah, they can handle
Exactly.
it. They can't handle it. We don't want to do it.
No,
That's the same
They
shit.
can handle it, bro. They can handle the game
Nigga,
board.
that's
They
it.
can
We
handle the
don't
game
wanna
board. They
do
handle the
it.
break board. You just answer my question. You just answer the question you want to answer. Thank you. I walked you down.
Yeah, because them niggas didn't have no say so. They knew that they
No,
look.
first,
Why they
At the
my
end of
first
the
say so
day,
much more
Stop that
times.
nigga, bro. Stop that nigga.
Look, hey, at the end of the day, bro, you gotta realize, bro. All bosses gotta realize, nigga, if you ain't really about that, you
You
still.
don't need to be 100% about that. You gotta have your moment. Franklin always picked and choose his moments when he was about that.
No, it's different. Okay, you can put a
He
nigga down like
always
this.
no. The reason why it's a fail because he was always having everybody else do the dirt.
That's a boss.
No, bruh, you have everybody else do the
But
dirt,
I'm the
but
boss,
if nobody else is there
bruh.
to able to do it, you pick up the mop and you start mopping, fool.
Bruh,
But if I see you can't
I'm the
mop,
manager, bro.
oh, look at Brody over there. Look how he mopping. Oh, okay.
It don't matter because I'm
Maybe
your
I
boss.
can do
You
this
gonna
shit, but
mop
maybe
for
we
me.
can do this
I got you
without
for a job. You gonna mop for me. That's the whole point of being a boss. Have people do something.
It's always gonna be
No,
somebody.
those are bad bosses.
Those are
bad
bosses.
bosses.
No, those just
It's
are
not-
bosses that
those
get
are real
overthrown,
bosses.
bro.
Bosses that don't know how to do
Those
the job that
get
they're having other people
Yeah,
do. Those
yeah.
are
Those
bad
are low
bosses,
level
bro.
jobs, bro.
No, nigga, at certain times, no, you're right, because Franklin was knocking people off at certain times, but I'm saying that shootout was a certain time where you gotta be
But
like,
how was
you gotta
he was
be-
knocking people off.
He's not
people off
rude.
some
How
sucker
he
shit.
killed
Yeah,
Manboy?
they
How he killed
unstrapped- they
Think about it,
strapped
think about it,
him
think about it,
to
think
some
about it.
shit, bro.
How did he kill Manboy? That was a pivotal of who Franklin really is as a person,
How did he
as a
kill him?
commander.
I damn near forgot. I ain't
How
gonna
did he
tell
kill
you.
He set him up, but I was thinking him. He said, "Oh, had the little girl that betrayed him.
Oh
had
yeah,
to call
yeah.
Manboy."
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't even it.
Oh,
That wasn't even. That wasn't even.
Oh, no,
that wasn't
yeah,
even-
yeah,
But that's the whole point.
No, that was
He
smart.
knew
That was
that
smart.
Manboy would understand that and try to knew that it was fake and go try to kill her. And he was just waiting there the whole time.
But you know
he was
what's-
out thinking everybody. He's always a step. He's playing. All you niggas is playing
This
chess.
one finna bust
He's
his
playing
head right here.
checkers.
This one finna bust his head
No.
right
I
here.
mean, y'all already playing checkers.
Look,
He's
this
playing
one finna bust his
chess.
head right
You know
here.
what I mean?
That's why that's you gotta think different steps, levels ahead. Some people be playing tennis, bruh. When it's a whole different ball game going on, they playing baseball over there. Anyways, I know.
He just wanted to throw something out there.
He talking about something that was all Franklin. No, that wasn't just Franklin. Like, yeah, he peaked, but it was because the people around him. He knew. Hold on, I'm slipping right now, low key. You know what I'm saying? Because he was
How many
allowing.
times I told him don't trust nobody? He thought about it like.
Hey, the people around him was keeping him on his toes, and then there was something else that happened that night. I can't remember. Like I said, I ain't just fully fresh on the episodes, but it was something else that happened that night that he was talking to somebody, bruh. I think it was cause remember they was all together, and then something that happened and they left, and that's when he was like, "Hey, such and such." That's when he told her, "I'm gonna go meet you over there at the crib." Boop, boop, you feel me? That's when he started piecing everything together. But somebody had said something to him right before that. After
She said something to him.
who?
She said, "Oh
No, it wasn't her because she was sitting on the bench.
No, she talked like, oh, Manboy said if you give him the plug, he will do this and he'll stop the war. He go talk to Scully and Khadijah to calm it off." And he read it like,
Yeah.
why she so into me giving him the plug? And he like, know what? She setting me up. Got Peaches and him to go sit at her spot. She did the little.
Oh yeah, that's how they did it. Yeah.
No, yeah, I remember that part. But I'm saying it was something like he already had it in his head. You feel me? But he still had love for her, bro. You know
Yeah, the
what I'm
person I put in and said was
Somebody
Ray
has.
Thompson. He's like, you can't trust nobody. After his dad told him out, like, you can't trust nobody. And he was on high alert, and she said the wrong word, and he picked up on it.
Yeah.
Because he was a little, that's why he
I gotta watch this shit again because I feel like it could have been Leon. Somebody could have said something tighten up, bro. He was at a family event, is what I'm trying to say. Because it was right after that. That's when he walked over to the girl on the bench.
There's no family. This is after the funeral and everything got shot up, and the dad was over there snitching.
No, snitch. This was not after the.
Yeah, all
Hey,
I'm
nah,
saying
this is
is,
before
I'm
somebody
like,
got
I'm
shot.
What is it you
This
saying?
before she got
all
shot.
I'm saying is, bro, ain't nobody need Franklin like that, bro.
Let's go to that, but let's go to that. But I think
Leon. Hey, this our take.
This is
Leon.
Leon. He is Richie
Pops.
Leon.
He said this is who he
Reed
said
Thompson.
Reed Thompson.
I feel like, but to be honest,
And
I
I'm
feel like,
Franklin. What we talking about? Hey, I'm just
y'all can have Franklin, bro. Because I always be a real
Stop
street
playing
nigga,
with me.
bro. Before being
I was
Franklin,
holding.
bro.
Y'all gotta give him.
I see Leon, you Leon, bro.
I'll be Leon, bro. Because I gotta know. It is, nigga.
Leon.
Leon got more street principles and values and
Peaches, bro.
shit. So certain shit, he's like, I ain't about to backdoor this nigga, or I ain't. Frankly, like he might backdoor your ass to get his way. You feel me?
Wait.
Trying to be a boss,
you
bro.
said Franklin.
Franklin,
You
yeah,
know, Franklin
nigga,
grimy.
so
Franklin the grimy.
at the same time, any boss gotta get grimy because you trying to always win, bro. Leon had way more of a real nigga heart. I'll take Leon, bro. Cause nah.
That's cool. That's no me, David. Different. He'll be the he gotta be the hood credit. I gotta go the right way by doing. Me, I'm trying to win at all means necessary. I'm so
That's why you
niggas going to hell.
That's why you auntie.
Niggas going to hell.
That's why you auntie, nigga. You auntie.
I got a heart.
No, you ain't got no heart. You so worried about with it. You would throw. You Reed Thompson. Reed Thompson got his brother.
I thought he was younger. Yeah, so you just don't see him.
Both them niggas got the same morals. That's Reed and Franklin. Nigga, them niggas ain't shit. Nigga, they kill their family. Nigga, for they old brother.
Oh no, they can't.
Oh no, you trying to say y'all stand on principles? Y'all hold principles.
Y'all stand on y'all principles and the government shit.
No,
they put
I said I hold my principles high. Yeah.
Your principles and that government shit. Y'all done took your job too serious and got your brother knocked up.
No, he didn't get his brother knocked up. That was a whole different situation, bro.
Brother had shit to do with shit. He lost a pilot, made his brother become a pilot. Got this nigga.
But never have this shit. Yeah, that's definitely you, buddy.
But he did not know
that was his favorite for me.
How he supposed to know that was happening? How he supposed to know that was
happening? It don't matter. He knew what game he was in. Nigga, this was his first rodeo. He was around.
Bro, it's a flight. I was just gonna be a pilot. Just put you on, bro, as a pilot, bro.
Stupid bitch.
He could have been me too.
He tried to sacrifice himself. He tried to sacrifice himself.
Now you got this nigga killed, bro. You could have went and bought you a pilot, nigga. You rich as a million pilots.
But no,
he's breaking it down. He's breaking it down right now.
Because he had other pilots and nobody kept doing running off with the drugs, bucko. That's why he had to get somebody he knew and trusted.
Well, hey,
read the watch.
got your nigga killed. Selfish.
He did not have him killed.
Got him killed. And regardless, however you would have put it, you still brought your brother because you couldn't find nobody else. And
that's the whole point. That's what Franklin did. He bought people he trusted around him.
And now niggas is getting knocked up.
But what did Leon do? He bought people he trusted. Anytime you run a business, you always start the people out that you trust.
But Franklin,
if it has collateral, it has.
But I'm not talking about.
Reach was way different. Reach was way different. He did not have no type of relationship with.
And I'm about to say,
every time he did people he didn't have a relationship, they all crossed him. But he was
no, and I'm about to say, listen to
with the money.
And I'm about to say,
who's the big G that kept running off with the drugs?
No, well, who went off with his drugs?
The first pilot
died. He died.
No, they wasn't making their drops, and they'll be missing.
No, they was missing the drops though.
Oh yeah,
that was because
that was the other shit though, right? Then that wasn't that.
No, they was running off with the drugs. Them dudes still giving
ran off on the plug twice.
Yeah, so yeah, like I need somebody I can trust. So like, a little bit. You know, he can trust his brother because his brother like I can trust you. I can trust you to do it. You ain't gonna run up on my son.
Nigga, you ain't about to have me.
His brother didn't have to do it. His brother didn't have to do it. His brother didn't have to do it. The brother didn't say no. He put a gun to his brother's face. He put a gun to his face. He just gave him an opportunity. He took it.
Damn near did put a gun to his face.
He put a gun to his face.
Came in that nigga on some secluded ass creepy shit. I'm fucking on my plane chilling. Bitch, why is you coming over here fucking with me? Nigga, talking about some secluded ass shit. But
did he make him do it? Did he make him do it?
That's some sucking shit. Don't trust this nigga. Don't trust him. That nigga will put his wealth in his career.
Ask about the job description first. Ask about the job description
so
first.
So if these niggas come grab me, nigga, and take me to the back room with a mask over my head, nigga, what you gonna do?
Well, they didn't do that to you.
That's what they did to his brother. They told that nigga.
They didn't do that to you. He already played the role. Look, already.
Hey, they grabbed that nigga's brother and told that nigga, you go over there to the Texas flight.
But what's the other option? His brother get shot in front of him? He tried to stop him, but they had a gun to
They
his
still
face.
killed that nigga. I said you put this nigga in the wrong
They didn't kill him
position.
initially. He happened later on.
Who give a fuck? They knocked his ass off, nigga. They tortured that nigga. That's even fucking
That was
worse.
the part. That's what. Yeah, they tortured him.
I'd rather you blew my
shit
shit off.
He got addicted to coke after that, bro.
He didn't get addicted to coke.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did, nigga. He got strung out on that shit, bro. They had
I thought
that
you
nigga
had- I
on that
thought you
shit
had,
for
like,
3 days
heart
straight.
He had heart problems and
They
got
had
addicted to
problems,
coke.
yeah. Nigga, the dad said, nigga, what the fuck did you do to my son, Reed Thompson? That nigga told that nigga, what did you do to my son? Nigga, that nigga done been to the military back and he ain't.
He was fine.
You fucked him up, nigga. Got him in that dope game, bitch.
People did it, bro. He did.
His
He
brother
did.
did.
He
His
did.
brother did, bro.
He had to
You
say-
can't
he
take
had
that
to-
on the chin, nigga.
You know, the brother knew he was getting himself into.
No, he didn't like that.
Nah, he got
thinking it's
forced
just,
on it, bro.
he thinking it's just a little
I
flight.
didn't force him.
Peer pressure.
I come to you for with a job and you
You're
say,
the only one I got, brother. He can't do a hella weird ass shit.
Thank you.
Like, oh, nigga.
Thank you.
Oh, bro,
Yeah,
you gonna hit me
yeah,
with this shit. You gonna hit me with this bullshit.
But that's deep, bro. That's family right
And this
there,
family,
bro.
you like.
If your family telling
and
you
you a real
they
nigga.
need you, bro.
And you a real nigga.
If
you gonna say yeah.
If your
bro.
sister is like, if Dartise or if somebody or my brother, my sister came and was like, I really need you. You gonna say no?
Man, you
He
gonna like
could have gave him some money.
Just since I really need you to go rob a bank. I really need you. Are you gonna go rob the bank?
Wasn't robbing no bank though.
He did a dangerous business. This is dangerous robbing the bank. You gotta hide your
So
Well,
it's a
obvious.
lot less, nigga. That's like your sister being like, nigga.
That's just dealing
How
with
they got
bad
people
people.
to this
It's
day
not
right
something-
now.
Okay, I really need you to go sell these drugs for you.
No, nigga, do it different. No,
That's
you
not
just
the
do
same
it
thing.
too.
Okay,
Because he's
I need
going
you to go drive the car while I go sell these drugs.
No,
No, you gotta simplify how you do it.
No,
This-
I didn't simplify. I said drive the car while I sell the drugs.
this is the difference, bro. All these niggas is doing is these are the middlemen. They not doing no street hand-to-hand combat or none of that. So say, Marjani, your sister like, just go grab this car off Whoop-de-Whoop Street and bring it over here. That's it. She'll tell you nothing. Okay.
You a driver. You drive on the
You
weekend.
feel me? That's cool. You gonna like, I
she
ain't
gonna tell him, no, it's like, it's like
her.
her, it's like her
You
sister
don't know
saying,
it's 13
go grab it.
kilos
No,
of
no,
the
no.
That's what Sean
No, he knew
Dartese
it
did.
was
Sean
drugs.
Dartese.
No, he knew it was
Come
drugs
on,
though.
bruh.
No, it's like his sister saying, hey, Marjorie, go drive this, go get that car, has 13 keys in, and go bring it over here. He knew it was key. He knew it was drugs they were doing the money.
Yeah, but he also know his fucking brother's
He
a
knew it was
government
an
agent.
agent. Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
he like, why are you doing that? So I must be good. Come on, man.
Nigga, you just
Come
so
on,
selfish,
man.
you got this nigga killed.
Come on,
Think
man.
about it. You niggas ain't shit. Not you. But
that was
you
the
time
time
you ain't shit either.
Nah, I think-
You niggas ain't shit, nigga.
Bro, I'm saying,
Fuck
this
you,
all,
man.
bro, that's the whole thing.
He the brother.
That's what I'm saying, it's all
Oh yeah,
fault.
Ortiz gonna get you
He
killed.
the brother.
But that's a
He the
problem.
motherfucking brother.
That's
He's
a
a
problem.
violent.
Bro, that's the
Yeah.
problem right
You
there.
ain't
I
touching
say
you
no.
little, bro.
That's the problem right there, bro. They always looking for this. That's like you know, they always looking for the way to be, want to be the boss. When you not put you this to be comfortable, I gotta be. I want to be my
Comfortable,
own thing.
nigga. I'm watching you get niggas locked up doing hella weird snake shit. Now I'm not comfortable no more.
But this
So I
game,
see you
it's
weird,
not a
bro.
comfortable game. I'm making sure you make it out.
It's not a comfortable game.
It's a comfortable game. It's a drugs, cocaine, crack game.
It's not a comfortable game.
I want
It's kind of hard. I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard. I'm thinking about if my brother. If
Why
my
are
brother
you so happy, right? Thank you, bro. This don't, you know what industry this is, bro. This not the coming fucking fairies, or this not the coming like put bus drivers together. This is a drug game.
Yeah.
You got people not going, no, but that's a part of the game, bro. You
No,
know
but I'm saying though, you right, bro. But when shit like that start happening, you gotta understand, your soldiers gonna start fucking with you.
But this
And then
shows,
they see you ain't putting in
but
work, and
this
they
shows,
show
but this shows
this,
life,
and
bro.
you ain't
This
got
shows
shit
life,
on.
bro. In life, muscle and brain. At the end of the day, muscle is needed in the beginning, but at the end of the day, brain gonna take you where you need to go. That's why. Every time they got captured, every time Franklin was always trying to
That's when you fall
maneuver. Franklin was always maneuvering how to get around stuff. As in Leon just going emotional, getting himself set up in bad positions. Franklin got him out every bad situation. Franklin got him out of. Even this whole Leon.
But let's not talk about the times he got him in bad situations too, though.
But every situation he got me,
He got him in. He got him into the biggest war that at a whole. You feel me, time?
Man. Oh
He
God,
was damn near
he got
the
to
downfall of
the
the shit.
big
Bro,
war.
because his pride ego,
Yes,
bro.
nigga,
That's
he
the whole
took-
point,
yes.
bro. That's what I'm saying.
Who
thought he could do everything to
How
the
did the
next.
war get started?
Because of
Franklin.
Franklin.
Franklin, nigga, remember he stepped
He
in
tried to-
trying
he
to stop
tried
them
to-
niggas from arguing.
he tried to do
Them
a
niggas was
deal.
talking with each other.
He tried
It
to
was killing each other. The war was already started between them. It was messing up business over here.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
had
So
he
it's
didn't have
Franklin
anything.
got
it's called a coup d'etat.
Bruh,
You
he
got to
was-
set people up that are drawing one side.
And yo, coup d'etat got other niggas involved. You coup d'etat, you didn't do it right because you was a bitch. Nah, it didn't have nothing to do with him though. And
I don't know, but these dudes, I don't know what they thinking, bro. I feel
Nah, I said that. Now that setup, they didn't have. They had that right. Lil bruh fucked up on some nervous shit. Little Mexican cousin.
It'll work perfectly,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It'll
yeah.
work perfectly,
Yo,
but
bitch
it's not
ass
you gonna play
nigga.
But
Franklin
like,
like
hey, hold on, how we gonna die? They didn't expect Brett to have some superpowers out of nowhere. That man said,
It's true.
hold on. I hear
Yeah,
something.
that's
Who the fuck is this?
I know, I
Come
know,
on,
right
bro.
there.
Hey, I would've been like,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
I
bro.
heard
This nigga go.
Wow! Oh, what? Smoking around this motherfucker.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, you got to do
that
this.
nigga saying.
Hey, that's-
But hold on, before we wrap up, I got a little key touch on the topic. If y'all don't mind, even one time. I know y'all might have seen. I posted a meme. I was having a debate with somebody about that. Boo, 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 boo. About what was it? What was the post? What that shit? It said, I would rather spend.
Wait, I know you said. It said I'd rather go to four countries and spend than have 600 people at my wedding.
Countries, to something like that.
I'd rather travel to 4 countries than have 600 people at my wedding.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Oh no. That's see y'all chopping up. Y'all chopping up. I would rather visit 4 countries in 2 weeks than feed 600 people at my wedding. Yeah, you right. So you damn near just said right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I think I'm like, what part?
And basically what she was trying to say was, her stance was, and not saying she was just all for it, but you know, for the debate or the argument, her stance was, she feel like dudes always want to find a reason. You feel me? Always want to find something to water down or just find something to not act like they care about marriage or the syrup or the wedding and things like that. You know what I'm saying? She was putting out some valid points. I feel like it's a disservice. She's not here to, you know, fight or argue on her behalf. But anyways, I'm gonna try to do her disservice, whatever. It's about saying she was. What were we talking about? Yeah, like basically like how men always try to like water down marriage, and we try to act like we don't care or we not tripping, we not trying to spend such and such on the whole day.
But here's the thing. I want. Can I comment on that?
You can go ahead. I have my stance, but go ahead.
Yeah, but so my stance on that is that I'm different from you because I didn't spend my whole life.
Wait, who, me?
No, then the
damn,
woman. Like then the woman. As far as like wanting to do that, because I never dreamed about my wedding day someday. It's never been something that's been constantly on my mind.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It's not. I mean, of course you're gonna go ahead and say I come off as that way, but the thing is that you have way more feeling towards it than I could because you have been thinking about that since you were young.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Exactly.
And saying that, women with that type of shit, y'all go find a nigga who been thinking about that since he young. Don't try to make a nigga like that.
See, now it's okay to compromise, bro.
Yeah, y'all fucking up our argument, bro. Hey, y'all was thinking that was a crap.
That's all I'm saying.
I was over arguing on our behalf and all types of shit. Bro, I be around some men, I feel like they still believe in marriage. They believe in the ceremonial stance of it, bro. We just not all for it, bro. Just spending money and all for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we would rather spend money with somebody, like with the woman, or like we, you know, love, choose all the stuff, bro. I was saying for me, I would rather spend money, like we said in the post, bro. Go out, spend money with the woman you love.
Let's get down to the truth, bro. Let's get down to the truth of marriage for man. Well, I think no, man. I think you gotta get to the truth, bro.
I'm getting the prenup.
That's what you mean? As far as like when you don't feel like man fuck marriage?
I can get a reason why a lot of men are skeptical about marriage and stuff, like what's going through. Even me, like the person.
I think it's a lot of psychological shit too.
Not the psychological part of it. This is what it really comes down to. Men have more to lose from a marriage than a woman.
Exactly.
You got more to lose financially.
That's why we get a prenup.
Psychological.
What's a girl making more money than you, nigga?
That's truth, but here's my opinion. Is it more common to see a man who makes more money than a woman marrying a woman, or is it more common to see a woman who makes more money than a man marrying a woman?
We in a different generation. We got cryptocurrency, all type of shit now.
Girl making money.
Trade, insider trade, all
But
types of stuff.
I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about what history
right
has said.
now.
I'm talking about what history has said, bro.
We talking about right now.
Yeah, we're talking about right now.
We gotta
We're
talk
talking about
about
what
when
happened
you
up until now.
Or the
Yeah,
fact
we can't talk about what's going
now.
on.
We can't have more money than women. So it's higher popularity of men making more money than women, and that's why. But Marjorie had a great point. We don't think about it again. It's not preached upon us every day like as it is women. Women are taught virtue because you don't want to be sleeping around a lot of men. As a man, talking about hundreds and dollars, blah blah blah. Technically, it's more to lose.
Why is that so opposite? Like,
It is how society is, bro. It is.
Nah, I think that changed.
On average,
I'm telling
men have more to lose than
financial
marriage.
shit is changing. Women is making, as far as like wages, is starting to catch up more and more.
We're not
You know what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
that.
So where women don't need to be as dependable on a man, bro, like how it used to be back
That's
then.
great.
Exactly, bro.
That's actually
it's a great. So now they get to choose more. You feel me? That's why it's a lot less dudes getting chosen, bro. That's why it's a lot less. You feel me? Marriages taking place, bro. I feel like
That's because of the man. It's because the
It is, though.
It's not because of the man. It's not because the women say I don't want to get married. It's men that still be. It's more. Women are more successful nowadays. And some men, because women are making more money, they have more. They more of a headache. They less submissive. And men like I gotta deal with that. I can go find me some broke bitch that listens to everything I say.
So they.
But here's
So
the
she said she gets to be more herself, and now she don't know that, baby. She get more financial freedom.
Hey,
And she
I kind of
bro.
want to like deep dive that a little bit. As far as I feel like it's different.
I'm on your line. Well, I'm on that line.
Men are like that because there's more women than there are men.
That's our flaw, though. That's a flaw.
yeah.
That's a flaw.
But God made it that way.
No, the wars.
Go ahead, repeat that. My bad. They
No,
thought
I'm
I had something in my
saying
head.
the reason why men are acting like the way they are, like they treat
God.
women like the majority of men treat women bad because it's a fact that there are more women than there are men
In the world?
Yes.
Yeah, wait, y'all said
But
that's
that's
because of
still-
what?
He said,
It's just society, bro.
No, he said God.
Military.
Oh,
all
I
type
thought
of
you said
stuff.
God.
He said God. I said
said
war.
He said God.
I said the war.
So that's due to
War.
society and circumstance.
I thought that just more women was born like X,
When stuff hit the
Y
fan
comments
and
and
their
chromosomes,
bullets
so
start
men
shooting, they
is
expect
more
men to step
higher.
up.
Oh yeah.
They tell women to go to war. They tell men to go to war.
Men
Men
go
get
to
dragged
war.
up.
And men die at an earlier age than women do.
Cause we gotta do more of that. Like somebody breaking your house, they is your baby mama go with the gun to go see what it is? No, you gonna go right away. You gonna go.
Or if I'm smaller, when you taking that nap.
Yo, baby, might
Hey, when you taking that. Ah! It's a spider. Come kill the spider. Hey, the fuck is you doing, bro? Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
2 years, knocked off right there.
They get put in way more dangerous situations, bro. At the time of my woman, bro. Let the sun go bump at night. David, you go. They why would go over there?
Nah, you got to. Like, you be mad as fuck though. You be tired though. You be like,
Bro, you ever watch Friday the
Something
13th?
better
Like
than
the
that
Jason
night,
stuff,
yeah, I'm
bro.
tripping.
You like,
Yeah,
bro,
you know
I'm
you
in
like
here,
shit.
bro.
Come out tonight, boy. Don't even drink.
Boy.
Chilling.
Well, that's getting a little bit off topic, but like again, we appreciate y'all for joining us again today.
Tune in, man. We're gonna do a
Man,
part 2.
tune in.
Probably.
Also, don't forget to like,
Comment.
comment, and subscribe. And until next time, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Already